Hi, I'm Brad with Quality Chain. Today we're going to tackle one of the most common questions we get asked: how long should our EasySox last? With everyone having a different vehicle, driving styles, road conditions, it's hard to pinpoint an exact mileage, but what we can do is we can simulate a torture test. Today we're going to drive on dry pavement, gravel roads, and even some off-road terrain to show you the wear types and what you can expect out of your EasySox. So when you are driving in the correct conditions like packed snow and ice, you'll have confidence that EasySox are going to get you to your destination safely. Let's get started. As looks might be deceiving, when you take a look at your vehicle, you would think that a Jeep with 37s should be able to run something aggressive. In fact, the owner's manual actually states that you must run a fabric traction device. We've installed our socks at our unofficial testing grounds here. We're going to start our first part of the torture test with our dry pavement. We've completed 30 miles on our pavement test, which brings up some great talking points. The heavy lug on this mud terrain ended up causing a little bit of wear on the straps. Now, going above the speed limit and the aggressive tread, we ended up just taking the straps off. As they do serve a purpose, the sock itself is still intact and able to be used. It also brings up a great point that we can see there's no cuts or slices in the sock itself. Just a little bit of fibers are growing, which means that this sock, even though it is still missing the straps, is still going to be able to be used as a traction device. Now that we've completed our pavement and on-road test, we're going to really put the EasySox to the torture test as we're going to go off-road and really see what they're made of. So let's take the Jeep off-road. We've completed almost 40 miles of dry pavement, off-road, and extreme off-road conditions. And to our surprise, the only thing that we can really talk about are the straps missing. But if we examine the face of the EasySox, there's not a single tear in the whole sock. The most that we can find is right on the seam line. We have a little bit of fray, but this is actually just going to help grab traction in the long run. If this was my pair of EasySox, I would take these home, throw them in the wash, let them air dry, and I'd be ready for my next use. In conclusion, we've completed a 40-mile run from dry pavement, gravel, and off-road, when we can see that the EasySox, when it comes to durability, are going to hold up. Now, a couple reminders and some easy tips for how to make your EasySox last. Make sure you drive under 30 miles per hour. Always find a safe spot to pull off and install. Do not leave them on overnight or when parked for extended period of times. And do your best to not spin your tires.